It was a pizza back in the 60s. The Manella family had it. If you're from Altoona, you just loved it.
So I've been out of town for almost 10 years, and somebody while I was down in Florida sent me a link to a picture that was this. And they said, look, it's Altoona pizza. Does everybody in your hometown eat it like this? I thought it was a joke. I thought maybe there's other Altoonas in the world, not just the one in Pennsylvania. So I thought maybe it was different Altoona. Turns out, Altoona Sicilian Style Pizza is real, and they make it here. So I kept that in the back of my head, and I said, when I move back home, I'm gonna try and figure out what the deal is with the Altoona pizza, the Altoona style pizza. And here it is. I went out and found it today and got a little history lesson.
It's the old Altoona Hotel pizza, which is originated about 10 blocks up the road here. And it just burnt down maybe 10 years ago, I would guess. But it was a pizza back in the 60s. The Manella family had it. And if you're from Altoona, you just loved it. Or sometimes you might not have liked it, but it was an Altoona thing.
So this was 29th Street Pizza, Subs, and More. They're at 2900 5th Avenue in Altoona. I'd never heard of this place before. I'd never seen this place before. I didn't know it existed. I'd never heard of Altoona pizza before. I grew up here. I lived here most of my life, and I'd never seen an image of a pizza like this. It looked like some Kraft singles were placed on top of a piece of bread.
This is our dough that we make. Genoa salami underneath it with green peppers. And we replaced a cooked salami that they used to use with a Genoa salami. That's pretty popular. That's a great lunch meat.
Pizza culture is its own thing. I'm not a food critic. I just like to meet people. I like to talk to people. I like to hear their stories. I like to figure out the origins of things. One of the things that I loved when I went in there before I started chatting up the owner and his son, all over the wall there's just a history of Altoona. They said there's a guy that they know locally that brings them all these photos that are from back in the day of Altoona when there was streetcars. Yeah, I tried it, and I'm the world's worst food critic, so I would encourage you to give it a whirl if you're adventurous. He said people come from all over the country and ask for it, so. What kind of reaction do you get when people try the Altoona pizza?
They're really amazed by it, because I'll even tell them before they buy like 10, do you know what this is? You know, there's general lunch meat underneath the yellow cheese, and there's green peppers. Oh, I don't want it. Well, some will say, yeah, give me a couple pieces. They're taken back by it. They're like, wow, that is excellent.
Put it on your bucket list if you're a pizza enthusiast. It is at least an experience, and you'll definitely get a walk through history going through the doors of their sub shop. So
the American dream, especially in the pizza world.
And as a fallback, even if you don't like what you're looking at here, they said the cheesesteak is unbeatable. They said their cheesesteak has been recognized in the Altoona Mirror, the local paper, for being one of the best around. So give the cheesesteak a try. If you're not into Altoona Sicilian Style Pizza, it is very unique. You won't find anything like it except in my hometown, Altoona.
We've been blessed because people have came from all over, and it's very humbling, because when we started, we were just kind of twiddling our thumbs, just praying this was the right decision to make. That was 18 years ago. Here I am now, living the dream. I'm working with my son. I worked with my wife. We got great workers in the back. God brings you people that makes it successful, and the Lord's had his hand on our business from day one.
you.